Hello everybody, B. Squeichelhausen here, Jay from Upside Up Productions, and I'm here with a brand new 2013 LEGO City Great Vehicles set. This one is set 60016, the tanker truck. Comes with 191 pieces and sells for $20 in the US. For this, you get a tanker truck, a gas pump, and just one minifigure. Let's take a look at him up close. And here he is in all his incredibly plain and somewhat boring glory, actually. As you can see, this is about as boring as it gets for a city. He's got a blue baseball hat, regular face, I guess, with black eyebrows, and kind of an overalls pattern printed on that we've had for a long time. That being said though, it's still kind of a nice figure, definitely drives around like he is. Around back you can see there's absolutely no back printing at all, which is kind of disappointing, but I mean, overall, as we come back around, it's a plain figure, pretty useful, I guess, nothing really special. Anyway, let's move on to the gas pump. And here's the gas pump, and this actually looks really nice. As you can see, it definitely follows the Octan color scheme with the red, white, and green. Also the Italian color scheme if you want. And this little part is at a very nice little half stud offset, which looks great. You can see right there, there's a black flexi hose, just like the one from the gas pump of the last tanker truck. And of course you have your screen, which is a sticker, but a printed keypad tile thing. Over here on the right hand side, you can kind of sort of see right here that there's an interesting little dish, and that's a little strange for a regular gas pump, but what this is like a receptacle for the hose from the truck. As you come around back, you can see it's kind of plain, but you get a little bit of an issue here in the middle with kind of the colors, and they're not white. Yeah, right there. And I mean, it looks a little strange from the back. From the front, you'd barely notice, but overall, very nice sort of little thing. I'm definitely going to put it in with the rest of my gas pumps. And now, for what you've all been waiting for, the biggest part of this set, the tanker truck itself. As you can see, it looks really nice. I'm just going to spin it around here a little bit. You can see it definitely follows the red, white, and green color scheme of Octan, and just overall looks chunky and kind of realistic. A couple stickers back here, Octan Energy. There's another little tiny sticker, Octan logo up there. And around the front, you can see that it's got a striped sticker that's not quite as egregiously bad as the stickered grills of the past few ones. This one actually has grills right there. And once you turn it to this kind of quarter angle, you can see that the stripes on the red, white, and green, yeah, right there, sorry, line up actually very well across. So it looks really cohesive and a really nice design. As we continue to come around, you can see that this is only made up of like 4 big huge pieces, just like the old one. And that's not super nice. I mean, I would have preferred it if they used a solution like the boiler from the Emerald Knight, but that would have probably been a lot more pieces and therefore a lot more expensive. As you come around the back, you can see that the stripe kind of steps up at the cab, which looks nice. There's a ladder, license plate, normal back details. Over here you got your hose reel, which is always included in these tanker trucks. And up on top, you get your smokestacks and your lights. Again, lights, not really a huge fan of those, but this actually would make a very good airport fueling truck. So I mean, the inclusion of lights, I guess, makes it usable there. And you can always take them off. It's LEGO. In this little storage box, you get a fire extinguisher / mustard dispenser, depending on whatever you want it to be. Or I guess how hungry that driver is. It's just kind of an asymmetrical detail because it fills the spot of the hose reel on the other side, and I mean, it's perfectly okay. Inside the cab you get, oddly enough, a yellow steering wheel and a mug, as you can see right there. All truck drivers need to have mugs, and there aren't actually chairs. The people just sit on the floor and lean back against brackets. So now it's time for kind of overall impressions. Overall, I really like this set. Minifigures could have been better, but the gas pump is nice, and the tanker truck looks really, really good. It's bulky, it's realistic, it's got a great color scheme. The only problem is this, though. This is the 3180 tanker truck from 2010, and as you'll notice, it's bigger. It sold for the exact same price, and also came with the same accessories, one minifigure and a little gas pump. As you can see, the color scheme is not quite as advanced, it's not quite as detailed, but I mean, just the size, it's a big articulated truck versus the little stubby kind of short in-town truck here. And I don't know, I like this big one a lot. I remember it just being an absolute screaming deal when it came out. It was really well priced, and this one, the new one, is a bit more expensive for what you get, even though it actually has more pieces than the old one. The figure's not quite as good, but I mean, overall, they're both great little pieces of kit, I guess you could call them. They're both very useful, and if you already have one, the other one's good, and they will both match very well with the 4207 City Garage and any other Octan stuff you have. Anyway, that's about it. This has been B. Squeichelhausen, Jay from Upside Up Productions, and I will see you next time.